Hi, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of the Poopcast. My name is Anthony, and joining me today is the corner, Connor. How are you doing, Connor?
I'm fine. So, straight away, I'm going to start on this channel. We're not really known for uploading podcasts or commentaries of types, but as me and Anthony are big podcast fans, we wanted to give it a go. So we are alpha talkers. We can talk for a long time about many things. So, we're going to give it a go on this channel and see how it goes.
Yep, we are planning to do this for a few weeks, see how it goes, get some feedback, and see how to go on in the future. The episodes we are planning for an hour,
See how it
but
goes.
if there's more topics, if we have any guests in the future, we will make it longer. So sit back, enjoy. I've got some topics to talk about. Um, if you have any suggestions, please comment on this video. Leave some suggestions, either for topics or the style of the podcast. You know, just anything that'll be highly appreciated. You can either comment there, or if you want to get us on Twitter, our Twitter links will be in the description or on the screen. Um, so you can do that either. So, Connor, are you ready to go into some topics?
I'm ready. What have you got first?
Right, first of all, we're going to start off with console Minecraft. Now, console Minecraft has been doing fantastically, especially on Xbox, and then PS3 has been absolutely tearing it up as well. They've got a new title update 14, which is coming out soon, which is going to include anvils. It's going to include emeralds. I think it might include trading.
Ender
It's going to
chest, I heard.
contain ender chests. Yes, it's going to include all of the stuff that was included a while back on PC. I think you might have to start a new world, which is kind of annoying. But
But worth it.
if you have a creative world like I have, we could spawn them in, and then just in survival we could like get them so we get the XP and stuff. So there's going to be a Valentine's Day skin pack. I don't know what that might actually entail.
I know there's talks about a Marvel skin pack as well.
That would be pretty cool. On Xbox, they've got probably like I want to say 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And they're all probably I want to say about £1 to £2 or whatever that
Next to
equates in
nothing
dollars.
really. It's
Yeah,
just that money you got left in your wallet after you bought like a
exactly,
DLC. It's nothing really.
exactly. Yeah, it's changing. The thing is with the console Minecraft is, um, it looks really cool. So and it's easy to get it all set
It
up.
really is.
Because on PC, I know you have to use an external program. Um, so it's going through approval. As you have to with these big companies. It's a load of shite. They should be able to do it whenever. But it's gone through approval. Hopefully, I want to say it might be out in the next fortnight to a month. If it's out any later than that,
Well,
it'll be pointless. Because if they're releasing a Valentine's Day
mm,
thing, and it's nowhere near Valentine's Day, they're gonna look like idiots, and no one's gonna
well,
buy it.
the dates I
So
heard was early February to early March, so it could be.
yeah, I mean, if the made it so came out for the back end of February, early March, that would be
I'd be
okay because
happy.
that's not too bad. So hopefully, anvils and everything like that will just be as awesome as they are on
Just a
PC.
quick FYI, me and Anthony do play quite a bit of. We've played our PC Minecraft
Yep.
servers.
Uh-huh.
We're now kind of playing console because it's just
Yep.
easier and
It's easier. It's we've played
convenient.
PC Minecraft since God that game was so
Alpha.
basic. Yeah, I remember even playing the Java when it first came out. We've played it for a long, long time. We've done some series which you should check out because they're pretty awesome.
Definitely.
Um, but we're playing console Minecraft. I mean, for $12.99, or if that's 14 or $15, it's
I have a
so
bit of a
worth it.
complaint here though.
So worth it.
I've bought that game on PC
Yep.
for, well, at the time it was about £15 because it's a bit more
Yep.
expensive. I've bought that
Yeah.
on me Xbox when I used to play that with other people, and then I bought that on PlayStation. To be honest, I think I
That's
should have
all
got at
right.
least one of them free. I'm
Yeah.
a big Minecraft fan. I
Yeah,
like what they do.
yeah.
I just feel like I should be.
I think there should be a way to link your accounts through all different platforms.
Yeah.
So say if they know you've got a PC one, right? You should maybe get for half price off and out.
Mm.
So when it's just sort of a thing for saying you've already paid for Minecraft. So realistic, well, you've basically spent £45 on the same game like 3 times. So um, there should be a way to do that, but we'll just have to wait and see in the future. So the next topic, getting off Minecraft, is GTA 5, and specifically GTA 5 Online. Um, GTA Online is sort of slowly fading out, in my opinion. It's not
Definitely.
very.
I've went off it.
I,
And me and Anth both went to midnight release.
yeah, we both went to midnight release. We got the game, playing it, playing it, playing it. It's just got really boring. It's all about the GTA dollars. It's a load of crap. Pardon me, French. And it's so boring now.
It is.
So they've brought in some new stuff. So it's like, okay, fair enough. It's still not
It's
heist.
free. Good
It's
on them.
it's
It's free.
it's free, yes. But in my opinion, they still should have had the heist sorted before this shit.
They should have had that as soon as it on launch. No,
Yeah. That should have been on the October 1st launch. That should have been on there. I mean, it probably would have napped the servers even more, but at least it would have been there.
shall I tell you what annoyed me with it? They wouldn't let us play multiplayer for 2 weeks, and even when they did get the servers up, they really weren't that good. Half people couldn't connect.
Rockstar doesn't have their own servers.
The
They
cloud servers.
use third-party servers, so they'll use other people's servers and direct the traffic to them.
Hmm.
They don't believe of pushing millions of dollars.
You know what I find funny? I always used to take the mick out of EA servers, but I think Rockstar have now beat EA for the worst servers on gaming.
Yeah, well, they've slowed down a bit now, and they seem to get
That's because more people's went off it because they got
yeah,
sick
a
of
lot
it.
of people have one off it. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. So they've added new missions, which are probably rubbish. No one cares about them. The new outfits are awesome. My guy looks like he's out of Scarface. Roof down, 80s music, place to be. Looks like a
I wouldn't
badass.
know. I
The
refuse
new
to play.
the new car they've added, Connor, is a 1920s. I think it's called an Albany. Oh Jesus Christ! It's an Albany car, right? Roosevelt, that's the one. And in a free pack, they've made that car $750,000.
If I remember,
It's
I'll put a picture up.
750,000. Not many people can afford that anymore
Mm.
because they've took all of the money off everyone who cheated and done. And no, the missions don't pay anymore. Races don't pay. Nothing pays. So the only way you could afford these cars is
Microtransactions.
by microtransactions, GTA dollars. It's a full circle here. And it's so annoying because it looked like a pretty cool car. I mean, it might not have been like Entity XF cool, but it would have been a nice car to have in your garage. So they've added in a Tommy gun, which is pretty badass. But I've got every weapon in the game, so it's kind of annoying having to. I wish they would save your weapon choices. It's really annoying. That should be in an
Mm.
update. So they've got missions, they've got all that sort of stuff. The suits are nice. I'll give them that. The suits are nice. They've added in.
I like
Um,
a good suit on Grand Theft
yeah.
Auto, like.
In my opinion, the clothes that they had on release were awful.
Oh, they were.
Were
Not as bad
shitty.
as GTA 4, but they were bad.
GTA 4 was awful. That was even worse. Do you want to continue with GTA, or do you want to move on to the FIFA 14?
Well, I think we could talk about FIFA 14 for a long time, so I think we should probably stay on Grand Theft Auto a little bit longer then.
That's fine. That's fine with me. Speaking of GTA, let us know in the comments what you think of this new Valentine's Day pack. What we're going to do, we can throw in a question here. Do you think if that was a paid DLC, it would be worth it, and how much you'd be willing to spend? Let us know in the comments. That would be awesome.
Mm.
Because for me, this DLC pack isn't a very good one in my opinion.
I wouldn't pay for it,
Well,
even if it was
The most
pennies.
out, the most I would pay would probably be $1.99. Anything higher than that,
Yeah.
nope, nope. Not. It's not a very
It kind of
not very
reminds
good.
us of the small Saints Row packs they used to bring out. That's what I like. They weren't
Saints
big
Row,
DLCs. They were small,
Saints,
good ones. With decent
Saints Row
price.
4 has a lot of DLC. If you look on
Mm.
that store, it's got DLC,
They're doing it right when it comes to add-ons.
and whether the pricing's right, I don't know. But
But it's worth it.
I'd rather have constant DLC than one every 4 months or whatever that Rockstar do.
I'm the
The
kind of
re-
person who doesn't like to compare them games, but that's the only comparison I'm
yeah,
thinking of here.
yeah, that's only when you think of open world games now, you think of GTA and Saints Row. That like
Mm.
that's it because they're the only games that get the most. They get the most attention.
Oh yeah.
But when you go online and you look on the sites, GTA, Saints Row have a lot of traction, and a lot of games don't get that now. I mean, hopefully down the line, there's a new company who comes in and tries to re-innovate that genre because it's getting a bit stale, to be honest.
The problem is, I don't think there will be one because Rockstar they've just like literally they know
Oh,
how to build an open world game. Red Dead
and the thing is,
Redemption,
with Rockstar,
GTA's.
they've milked that cow dry of every money they could get.
To me, the
Um,
last really good open world game was Red Dead Redemption. It was different. It was Western. It was no one has ever made a game like that so successfully. It was good, but that wasn't really open world.
yeah. I'm going to go back a bit here, and I'm going to say that one of my favorite open world games was Bully.
Yes, Bully
It's
Scholarship.
Misconnect Edit or Bully was one of my favorite PS2 games, and it still is to this day.
I
In
think I
my
actually
opinion,
might buy that again.
it had the right things to do in that world. It
It was
felt
so fun.
unique. I mean, yeah, it wasn't on a very powerful console, so you couldn't get the most out of it. But what you could get out of it was phenomenal. So many hours of replayability,
It was so
lots of
funny.
to do. And the thing about that game was there was lots of secrets that you wouldn't see for months, and you would find, and it would be so worth it. And then if you go on YouTube or Google and you type in bully, you find other hidden things still. I mean, I've played that game for God knows how long,
So I remember getting it.
and you still find stuff. And that for me is what needs to happen again. They need to have secrets. They need to have hidden stuff that when you
Yeah.
find it's really rewarding, really worth your time. And hopefully, with either the new GTA 6 in a few years' time, or if they make another bully, because I heard it's in the works. Maybe it's either planning or they're actually doing the actual game making itself.
Mm.
Hopefully, it's even better. So
I must say there is another game I'm thinking of. It's a bit of like it's half open world, but The Warriors, also made by Rockstar. That
that game
was
needs
incredible.
needs a HD remake,
Yes,
and it needs trophies.
it was the
It needs
best. That was.
trophies. Imagine online co-op over the PSN. That would be fantastic.
I
I
literally
remember,
just
playing
hide away and just play that for the rest of my life.
Split Screen was awesome, but Split Screen is like old technology now. Get
Oh
it
yeah.
online. Me and you can join it. You can join my world. We'll go on the Warriors. We'll go and beat people for hours and hours. It'll be awesome. Hopefully,
Beat
you
some
can do this.
baseball furies up.
I think it'd be awesome if you could do the campaign together.
I love
Do,
that game
do
so
the
much.
story together. It'll be awesome. That should be a thing. I would pay a lot of money for that.
I would.
So do you wanna move on to FIFA? Oh,
Yep. Smooth
right.
transition.
So we're going on to FIFA 14. It's specifically Ultimate Team. So if you like your Ultimate Team, this is going to be the section for you.
We are
We've
avid
got
career mode players as well. Just
Yeah. We will probably do career mode sections on later podcasts.
mm,
But today it's the upgrades. It's the January upgrades. So we're going to go first with the highest rated upgrade, and that is Luis Suarez. He's went from an 86 to an 88.
I
So
must
I,
say
I
I'll
think he,
start
I think
this.
he deserves it. I think he deserves it, in my
Oh,
opinion.
hands down, one of the best players.
I think his pace could do with a bit of a boost.
Oh, he's
Other
rapid in real life.
other than that, I think that's a good upgrade.
People say he's the best striker in the Premier League this year. I'm tempted to say he's one of the best strikers in the world this
Yeah,
season.
I would say him and Ibra.
Wow, they're incredible.
They're the best two strikers in the world, and then you've got Messi. I class Messi more as a centre forward.
Centre forward, he is. He plays in a false nine, so he isn't really a striker.
Exactly, he's more of a centre forward, sort of cam almost, like a high pressing cam.
Barcelona don't play with strikers.
86 to 88. That's a big upgrade. I think his heading and his shooting has went up, so he's
I
going to be.
could justify a 90, to be honest.
I could really see him being a 90, because he's just that damn good. I think if he was in any other league, I think he wouldn't be as
good.
used. I think because he's in the Premier League, I think his price is just going to be so high. You
Well,
probably
I'm pretty sure his price is like $500,000.
Wow. Okay.
These informs are even more.
Oh, his informs.
Because all the informs have got a +2 upgrade, I think.
So we'll move on to the next player. I'm not very good with some of these names, so bear with us here. Benashia.
Yes, he's been phenomenal.
He looks like a beast. He looks like he's got everything you want in a centre back. He's got pace. He's got good strength, good marking, and good tackling. And
he's rather big as well.
Yeah, he's big. He's tall. He's strong. And he can get for them headers on corners when you need him. He's went from an 82 to an 84. So 84 that's not messing around.
That makes him one of the best centre backs in the Serie A.
Yeah, I mean, he's under Chiellini in overall.
Barzagli.
But I will go far as to say that Benatia is more well-rounded. So
I'd rather have a well-rounded player than one outstanding player.
If I played on my team as much, this guy would be in there. He would be in my squad. The next guy, based on their recent form, I don't know how justifiable this is, but it's Arsenal, and it's Koscielny. Now, Arsenal have been awesome at the beginning of the season, and they've sort of slowed down. But I believe in them. I think they can do it if they get the
heart's there.
Yeah, if the desire is there to do it, and they have 80s trainer montages, they will. He's went from 81 to an 83, so that puts him in an elite category of centre backs. I don't know what his stats are like. I haven't put them down here, like his pace and stuff, but I know he will be pretty rapid. He's tall. I don't know what his strength's like, but I imagine it's in the 70s.
It's pretty good, I suppose.
So you got him. And I'm going to go on to his teammate, Mertesacker.
Oh, and quickly on Koscielny. For me, he's been one of the most consistent Arsenal centre-backs this season. Going off, I've seen a few games he's played. He has played well, but I think +2 ratings, maybe he's a bit too much of a push.
I think that's too much of a boost. I think a solid 82. An 82 or a solid 82. The next one is Mertesacker. He's went from an 80 to an 82. I agree Mertesacker's a good defender.
Yeah, he's proved himself this season compared to last one.
I've watched him for years in the Bundesliga. He was a good centre-back for Werder Bremen. When he left,
he played for Werder.
And when he joined for Arsenal, I was a bit worried. Because in the Premier League, you have a lot more pace. Or you do nowadays anyway. You have a lot more pace, you have a lot more sort of trickery. And I was a bit worried that he might have got left behind in the dust. And he's been proving himself this season. So a +2, yeah, I think
I could get away with that.
I think that's worth it. And the next one we have is Boateng from Bayern Munich.
I don't really watch much.
I don't agree with this one. He's went from an 81 to an 83. I think he's a good defender. Don't get us wrong. But he is not an 83 rated defender, especially on FIFA. He's nowhere near that. I think he's a good defender. He should have stayed at 81, but pushed his stats up just a little bit.
It's just your typical Bundesliga pace abusing.
Yeah, he's in everyone's squads.
Isn't your typical sweaty Bundy team?
And I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't agree with that. So we've got Felipe Melo next. For
He's always
Galatasaray.
been a big prospect, though. Felipe
He's
Melo.
went from 80 to 82. Now, I don't
I don't
know
know much about him.
about him, so we can't really comment on this one. So we'll move on to
Pass.
the next one. And I don't know much about this guy, so this is going to be great. Gonzalo Rodriguez for
Pass.
Fiorentina. He's a centre back. He's went from 80 to 82.
Hmm.
I've no idea who this is.
Must be
And if
good.
he's 82 rated now, you might want to check him out on the market, see what his price is like, and maybe invest in him because he's
Don't
one of them people.
overinvest, though.
I wouldn't overinvest now. The next one, I think, should be a little higher, in my opinion, and that's Daniel Sturridge.
Ooh.
He's went from 80 to 82.
I could see him as an 83.
Could see him as an 84.
Yeah, because if you think about it, Jovetic is 84 rated, and if you compare Sturridge to Jovetic,
He never scores now.
Jovetic doesn't get played, he doesn't score much, and you get Sturridge, who's coming out every
He's getting the
every week.
He's
He
the whole
scores an
pack-
absolute worldie.
He's absolute package. The next one, Griezmann. I don't watch the BBVA, so maybe you can let us know in the
Is
comments.
that the French winger?
Yes, so if you let us know in the comments whether or not you think this guy is the bee's knees. He's went from
What's his upgrade?
80 to 82. There's a lot of these upgrades going up by 2. You'll notice a trend. He looks like a good player, but I don't know. I won't use him. So we've got Christian Benteke. Now I've heard from a few YouTubers that just don't think that he should have been upgraded because he hasn't done much.
On my opinion, last season, upgrade, yes. This season,
No.
no, he hasn't done much this season to deserve an upgrade.
He went from a 79 to an 81.
He's a good player, don't get us wrong, but he's just in a bit of a stump.
Overall below Daniel Sturridge, who's in form and looks to continue to be in form. So that's a bit of a stupid one. Kevin Strootman. I know you've played with him before on Ultimate Team when he was at
I used
PS.
to have his info.
He's went from a 79 to an 81.
He's meant to be a really well-rounded player.
I
So.
don't think he's a rare card. I think he's a non-rare 81. He looks like some good stats. He looks like one of them hard-working, strong midfielders. So if you've got a Serie A team, check him out. The next one, Pogba.
Yes, he needs to be like 90 rated. He's so good.
I've seen him on YouTube. He looks like a class player. He's went from a 70 to an 81. Maybe a little bit higher. I don't know.
80. If I'm being honest, 83. He's a quality midfielder. He has an attacking threat. He's big. He knows how to hassle other markers. He's really good.
Right. So the next one probably is going to skip. It's Pjanic from Roma.
Don't know much about him.
Don't know much about him, but he's went up by 2 from 78 to 80. So the next one, which I do know about because it's in the Premier League, is Aaron Ramsey. He went from 77 to 81. So that's 4.
Wow.
That's 4 overalls. I don't think he's 81.
Don't get us wrong. He's had a good season, but
he should be 80.
One good season doesn't define you overall.
Exactly. I think if he had another good season, if he continued to have a good season, then
prove himself.
A good next season, maybe mid-80s would be better. The next one, we've got Lukaku.
Lukaku.
He's went up 3 to 80. He's an absolute beast.
I actually have that card on my team, so my inform has actually went up by 2 overalls.
You mean 3?
Oh, is it 78? He's 81 now.
He's inform 78.
Yes. Oh no, but my inform's 81 though, so he must be.
Huh? That's strange. But next one, which you will know, because it's Giaccherini from Sunderland, and I don't know if I agree with this. He's
I don't think he's had an upgrade though, has he?
77 to 80.
I honestly, I may be a bit biased here, but if you think about it, he was a winger playing for Juventus, like a massive team, and he was a big thing over there. Like coming off the bench, he was really good over there.
Never
And
used to get a lot of starting time. So
internationally,
yeah.
he was pretty
So
in the Euros. He did score against Brazil, and
mm.
at Sunderland at the moment, no. But the game I've just watched today, currently the 15th of February, he did look very lively, and
Just think an 80 though. He's worth an 80 rated.
I think he is 80 rated, but he's not playing like an 80 rated player at the moment, if you know what I mean.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. The next one is Kosi Agasa from
I have no
Lille.
idea.
I think he's a goalkeeper. Oh, and yeah, I know him. I know him. He's a big goalkeeper.
Is that Nigerian?
Yes, it is. He's went
Yeah, I
from
know you're talking about.
76 to 79. So he might be one of the better keepers in the French league. The next one looks like an absolute beast. When you go on Ultimate Team and you see these kind of players, you think, wow, what a player. That's Adrian Ramos from
Oh,
Berlin.
I remember
Now,
watching him.
I haven't watched the Bundesliga in
I
quite
watched
a
the
long time,
highlights.
and I've always known about this guy. I've always known about him. I knew when he was a bit younger and he was causing some waves. Not big enough to get enough attention, though. Now he is. Now he's getting big goals, big games. So he deserves to be a 78 rated, which he is.
I'm pretty sure Hertha Berlin's just came up from the Bundesliga
They,
too as well.
they got promoted. Have been looking strong. Have been playing well. So
He
maybe
reminds us of Benteke when he first joined Aston Villa.
you never know. He might get a transfer to somewhere bigger and try a new challenge, maybe. Because I don't think he's going to accomplish much at Hertha Berlin. The next one, Jordan Henderson. He's went from 75 to 77. That's fair enough.
He is a good player, to be fair.
I mean, on his card stats, looks awesome.
Yep.
But he's starting to get his form back, but who knows? We'll wait and see on that one. So the next one, Callion. Now, I've never seen much of him. All I knew was he's fast swab. He's went up 4 to a 79. So
Doesn't he play for Napoli now?
I don't know if he's a cam or a winger. So who knows? We've got
Seems like-
Alessandro Lorenzi.
I have no
This
idea.
guy's a silver.
I guess you've played with him then.
And on career mode, he's the guy to get.
What rating is he?
76 now. So it'll probably be a non-rare gold. So it'll probably score for less than 1,000 coins. The next one, Lucas Piazon. He's a good
Lucas
player.
Piazon.
He's a good player. I've always used him on career modes. He's doing well at Vitesse at the minute. He's went up 4 to 77. So give him a couple more seasons. He'll be one of Chelsea's top wingers, hopefully. Anyway,
I like to say that.
Ross Barkley. He's went up 5 to a 77. So he'll probably either be a low-rated rare or a non-rare.
He has had a good season, so I can't really disagree with that.
Been good. And the next one, he's Everton teammate Coleman. Solid right back. He used to play right midfield. Tony Hibbert was a bag of shite. They brought him back to right back, and he's been playing awesome. He looks like a solid card. So if you want a cheap, non-rare right back, pick him up. He might be going for more than 10k at the minute. Give it a few weeks once the hype's died down of the transfers or the upgrades. And you should be able to pick him up pretty cheap. So the next one, Bharati from Sassuolo in the Serie A. He's been a monster. He's went up 4 in rating to 76. He's a right winger. The thing is with these right wingers, they're still dead small and weak. You know, so I don't know how good he might be if you come up against Bundesliga teams. But check him out. He should be pretty good. We've got 2 more now, both in the Prem. We've got Andros Townsend. He's been. I don't think he's been playing that well recently. But I haven't been watching a lot of Match of the Day, so
Yeah, he definitely has potential. I watch every
he
match of the
has
day.
the potential. And same with the next guy, Luke Shaw. This kid has a lot of potential to be the next English Ashley Cole.
Well, I was actually watching him today because he was playing the team I support, Sunderland. Out of the whole Southampton team, there was it was him and the winger, Lallana. They were the only two players I thought brought a threat. They
Southampton,
honestly, he was really
Southampton,
good. He's so
they have it,
quick.
they have it right with English talent.
Definitely, he's so quick on literally, he can run so fast. He doesn't look that quick, but he's up there. He's probably as fast as Kyle Walker, if I'm being honest.
Well, Kyle Walker is pretty fast, so that could be quite a statement there. So that's all the upgrades. So hopefully, while you were listening, you went out and you checked the prices to see if you think that they're worth it. Like I said, let us know in the comments what you think of the upgrades. Do you think Suarez should be a 90? Do you think some of these other players should be higher or lower, like Benteke? So what we're going to move on to now is,
But can I quickly?
yeah,
I
sure.
want to ask a question too. Write in the comment sections or tweet to me and Anth if there's a player from your team, your support, or any team you think, a player that is played outstanding and should be a much higher rating than he is. For example, just off the top of my head, like at the moment for my team, Adam Johnson, Bharati are playing really good at the moment. You
Hmm.
and give us what you think.
Especially Johnson.
Definitely.
Johnson's been playing out of his skin, and it's good to see a local lad like himself do
Do
well.
well.
So
Just tweet us for who you think will
yeah,
be.
hopefully we can get a lot of responses and we can include them in the next week's show.
Yeah, we would like to
Um,
respond to them. So
yeah. So the next topic is FIFA 15.
hmm.
What do we want? Changes, ideas. Basically, our FIFA 15 is going to be FIFA 14.5
I will say,
because
me
they
and Ant
haven't
were
got a
having
lot
a
of time.
little
They haven't got a lot of time.
conversation like this. We
They haven't,
decided that we are definitely going in the right direction. Like before, when it went from FIFA 12 to FIFA 13, that was a step in the wrong direction. They shouldn't have
yeah,
did that.
yeah.
Then they released FIFA 14, and it's like,
It's
the
getting there.
yeah, it's giving us what we want, but not everything we want yet. It's FIFA 14 next gen
It's
point
awesome.
5. That's what we need. Because
FIFA
next
14
gen,
on next gen
incredible.
is the right steps.
Long shots actually work.
They do. Long shots work. It looks great, but they just don't have enough time.
I have a complaint though.
So, right, go ahead.
The referees. Some of the
Oh my
decisions
god!
I've saw in that game are frustratingly stupid.
If you
Offsides when not even offside.
play career mode, and you play on the higher difficulties, you seem to get a lot of more bad decisions,
Mm.
especially when you're holding either right trigger or R2, and you run it and you clip someone. I've had
Oh,
many. I've,
I've had a
I've,
player sent off.
I've literally like clipped him, said now then it's me, and he's fell out like I broke his leg, and I've gotten yellow cards have like impacted the game heavily. They need to sort that out. If they sort that out, this game is gonna hit the high levels that it should be at. But it's a year, so
I
probably
must say
never.
the problem with FIFA is there. Like when you think of football games, PES that isn't even in the running anymore. If I'm being honest, that's
It's not.
irrelevant. FIFA's always going to be top dog.
FIFA's gonna be top dog unless they release like PES 6 again, but with updated teams.
Yeah,
Um, the career mode needs so much work.
it
Um,
really does. They added so
they
much
bring
stuff, but it
back
doesn't work.
overalls. They need to bring back the overalls.
It was so
I
fun.
hate waiting 50 minutes for a scouting report. I want to see it there. I want to make the judgments,
But
and then
when
go from
Ant
there.
talks about career mode, you believe him. On FIFA 13, I'm pretty sure he played like 14 seasons with one team.
I had an save where I went to 2024, and I had the best team you've ever seen.
You
I
really
had the best.
did.
It was literally like bang on 90s for a lot of. Neymar was 95. He was higher
Yeah.
than Messi. And I know what they need to do to make it perfect. And whether or not they'll do that is another story. So
I
we'll just have
played
to.
10 seasons with Bolton. And then if you
Yeah,
compare to how many seasons I've played on next gen, I've only played about 2 seasons.
yeah.
Two,
I'm.
3 seasons. I'm really not that enough.
I've got a Man U career. I've played. I'm on my third season. It's just not as enjoying, you know. Especially the free agents. They're so shite.
Before you could get like
You
5-star skillers, 6'4", really,
had an
really good players.
85 rated player on the free agents who turned out to be 89 rated and worth 48 million. Like, you can't get that on here. You get bloody Herbert Stan and like he's like 30 rated. And it's just, they need to change that. So,
With low work rates on the wing. Who wants
oh,
that?
I know, like, you're like, wow, this guy's amazing. This guy's amazing. You look at his
Sign
work
him.
rate, low,
I know.
low.
He's
He's
like
he's like a
5'2" work rates and he
CDM.
weighs about 30 pounds.
Yeah. I mean, on FIFA 13, I had a centre back, right, who had, he was 90 rated, but he had a low attacking defensive work rate.
Hmm.
And
I
I'm, he was,
remember a certain one I had. He was a striker. He had a high. He was 6'8", like 90 pace, 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. He was
hmm,
incredible.
nah. They need more 5-star weak foot in that game because it's so rare. You just never see it. So let us know in the comments. What do you want for FIFA 15? You can either tweet us or just leave a comment. We'll respond to them. So the next topic I'm going to go to is Minecraft related again. It's what do we think the future of that game is going to be? Where do we think it's going to go? Do we think it's going to get better or worse? Um, do you want them to include more mod packs in the actual normal version?
Because
Um,
for me, with Minecraft, the only way is up. I don't see that game going down.
exactly. People are always making mind-boggling stuff. If you look on these big YouTubers' channels, they get these maps made for them, and they look amazing. And they use
Yeah.
all these fancy mods
I
and
was gonna say
texture packs.
we are Minecraft hipsters.
Oh
So
yeah, definitely. We know our stuff on Minecraft. So if you ever need any Minecraft info, you come to this channel. Um, so I honestly think the future is going to be good, unless there's a staff change, Mojang, and there's sort of focus more on either like mobile or microtransactions. If
there's
they
one
stay,
thing I think they need to add to Minecraft. That they keep adding all these new blocks, all these new stuff. I
right,
want some more dungeons like that because I
yes,
want temples. I want to find like ruins and stuff.
yeah, I just want more spawners.
That'd be pretty cool. More mobs, a different mob,
Right,
like
when you go on Minecraft
like a goblin or something.
on our console world that me and Connor play on, um, there's probably about I've seen probably 4 spawners.
Yeah.
There should be more spawners, and I think it'd be cool if there was an Enderman spawner.
How about a new dimension as well?
Yeah, a new dimension where you go in,
Like the
and
space dimension or
it's
something?
like you're in a Hendrix music video. You know,
Yes.
like shit's going all crazy. You know, just
That'd be incredible.
we need emerald tools.
That would be really, and the emerald tool is like really overpowered because
Yeah,
how
like
rare emeralds are.
I want emerald tools to be like having an efficiency on your diamond pickaxe.
Yes, and a
Yeah.
fortune.
Well, no, because that'll be too OP.
That'd be a point.
You need to turn it back a little bit. So just
And some more enchantments as well. That'd be
I know.
nice, actually. No, I'm on that.
Me and you were talking the other day, and I said I want it where you can see what the enchantments are. I still think that'll be good. You know,
I'm with him on that, but I'm also in the mindset. Yes, it's a gamble. I know 30 levels, but it is a gamble. But they
yeah,
should meet halfway. Like you could,
yeah,
like half of it's decrypted and half of it's not.
yeah. That'll
That'd
be
be a
because
good
then
one.
if you knew your stuff, then you'd be in a better place. So
Or if you just like to live life on the edge, you just bang straight
that,
out.
like hashtag YOLO.
Exactly,
If
just
you want to
YOLO
live
it.
on the edge, then you can do it. So let us know what you think. You know, there's plenty of mod packs.
Definitely feed the
You know,
bees, the AT launcher, take it.
you've got all sorts. Hopefully, I just want one big version where it's just easy to do. You don't need external stuff
Yeah.
in the game. That would be fantastic. So the next topic.
Well, I think we'll quickly take a commercial break here. We'll be back in. Well, you won't really know because then there'll be a transition, but still. Go. That commercial break was brought to you by Pixelmon Let's Play. Ding. Right.
Guys, we're back. We're gonna cut it a little bit short. We're gonna keep it about under an hour, or about an hour. So the next topic is Flappy Birds. Now this shite has been all over the place.
I'm quite impressed with it, to be honest.
Some people, Connor, are selling phones.
Yes, I know. I saw. I was quite tempted to do it.
Are they on some sort of like hallucinogenic drug? Like,
I don't know.
what's going on? It's a simple game. How have they not been sued for using the same pipes as Mario? Like, I don't understand. But that guy must be rolling deep in the door.
Should I tell you what I'm more impressed about, though?
Right.
The fact, because I remember he tweeted out saying, in 24 hours, I'm taking Flappy Bird off the market. I was like, alright, and that's a smart. Because if you think about it,
he stunned.
that is. How many people downloaded it because of that? And he's still getting AdSense off the game, so.
It's 50,000 a day.
Exactly.
How can you stop that?
And even though he's took it off the market, everybody's still playing it.
There's still
getting the money.
There's still ads on it.
So that's honestly, I think he's really smart. That was a really.
He's thinking this through, right? This is gonna drive the attention of this game up. It's gonna make it harder to get, so people are gonna want it more. They're gonna want it more. They're gonna want to get this game. They want to play this game, and that's only gonna make his sales go up. He's probably gonna get a. He's gonna get a job. He's probably going to get a job working for a company in the mobile section because this man knows what he's doing. So hire him. That's
definitely
my advice.
Yes, I've just beat me record on Flappy Birds. I got 31.
I just got 1 billion. I am a legend.
Oh yes, that'll be an appropriate time.
That was actually quite cool that you interrupted there because that's actually on the topic of it. So the next one, DayZ. DayZ. It might be coming to next gen.
That'd be awesome.
It's been on PC for a while. It's now a standalone game. You have to remember this is a mod. This is impressive. Whether or not I would play it, that remains to be a question. But
I'm not gonna lie, I bought the standalone version.
Right.
For me, it is a really fun game. I love the aspect of survival and.
I just don't think it's polished enough.
Is the servers? I feel like the servers hate us.
Yeah. I don't think it's polished enough for me. It looks too clunky.
It does, yeah.
But when you play a lot of games, you notice these things, guys. You'll know as well. When you play a lot of games, when you see a new game, you're always picking it apart. Pardon me, and you'll see lots of different things that you're like, oh, I don't like that, or you do like it. So, would you buy DayZ if it came onto PS4 or Xbox One, or even Xbox 360 or PS3?
I think the most I would pay for it is about maybe £20 because I feel like it isn't a full game and it doesn't have.
Yeah, it's not a full game.
It's not enough content to make you go, oh, I want to shell out £40 or $60 if you're American.
The only way it would be £40 is if it was a finished product.
And there was an actual storyline and
more
into it.
Exactly, yeah. So let us know what you think of DayZ in the comments. We're going to go on to our last topic, which is sort of like a question of the day almost. What do you do in your console versions of Minecraft to make it more realistic or interesting? Me and Connor recently inputted an economy